Hey, Ryan, what's going on?
How we doing?
Good, good. Beautiful day today, huh?
Yeah, I spent a lot of time outside. It's great.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day. Thanks for doing this and thanks for yesterday.
Yeah, of course, no problem.
It's pretty easy. I'm sure Foxy told you there's about 12 people only. It's either 30
Yeah,
seconds to a minute. It's a good crew. These are people, I don't know if you know, we have the last almost 400 nights we've been on every night. We do a hockey show. And actually the Rangers came here and did a commercial on MSG, what we do and everything, which is cool. So these are
yeah,
really
yeah.
like the diehard of the diehard fans. So a lot of people are
Cool.
nervous to go on Zoom with you, but it's all good.
No, it'll
So
be fun.
yeah, so what I'll do is I'll introduce them and they'll have a minute. They'll ask you questions and then it'll be just you and them. And then we'll just continue for the next 12 people, but it's good. But the first guy, I told you, this is the hat you signed
Yeah,
yesterday.
yeah, yeah.
He's got 174 hats in his collection. So we're going to
That's
start off
insane.
with him. He's from Sweden. It's one in
Yeah,
the morning, but he's a big fan. He's going to show you his collection, but we're going to bring him on first. So just bear with me. Zoom is modern technology is crazy today. All right, here
yeah,
he
yeah, no
goes.
worries.
All right, here we go. Anders from all the way to Sweden. You're live with Ryan Lindgren. Go ahead, Anders. There you go.
Yeah. Hello, Ryan.
Hey, how we doing?
I'm good. And you?
I'm doing good.
It looks nice. Are you outside, I think?
Yeah, out on the balcony right now. It's real nice here.
Yeah, good. I will
Yeah,
take you for a spin, yes, to show you the famous or rather famous
there you go.
hat collection.
That's awesome. That's incredible. How long? When did you start collecting them?
I think it was 11 years ago, but I've been a Ranger fan since, I would say, the 80s. So it's a long
Okay,
time ago. Yeah,
that's awesome. Very cool.
for
Believe it
sure.
or not, every hat is different there, Ryan. Every single hat is different. That's the crazy part.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah. So
That's awesome.
173. No, it will be now 174 now with your
With the
There you
signing.
hat
go.
that he saw, yeah.
Yep. There
So
you go.
that's really great. I had some short questions for you as well, and the first one is I had the same to Fox. Is what is your best moment so far this year?
This year, best moment. I would probably say that hit on Ovechkin is probably kind of stands alone right now. That was pretty cool though. I mean, obviously just to play against him and to kind of lay a hit on him like that was pretty cool.
Yeah, can I imagine that actually?
Yeah.
And then the second one is around about your role in the team. Has it changed since last year, or do you have the same role, do you think, as you had last year?
Yeah, I mean, I think just being here a second year, I'm a little more comfortable. I think the coaching staff is probably a little more comfortable with me, and just able to play a little more this year, a little more role on the penalty kill. But I think my role just kind of stays the same, where I just try to be physical and be hard to play against, and with Foxy too, just try to work well with him. So I think my role is the same. I just think I've got a little more responsibility this year, though.
Yeah, good.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very
Thank you.
much as always. Thank you for coming on.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thanks a lot.
Thank you. Take care.
Yeah, you too. Great meeting you.
See now the photos I get, Ryan, it's the NHL hires 2 photographers in each arena. They
Yeah.
just missed. It took about 10 minutes, but I might keep looking under your photos. But this is they only had 3 photos of you with the hit, and I wanted the one where he was like probably airborne. That would have been so awesome. But I'm going to keep trying. But this is
Okay.
one of the 3 photos they took. But probably tomorrow I'm going to check, and if God willing, things are better in this world in August, you guys come, I'll find that great shot for you.
Yeah. Sounds good. No, that one's really cool.
All right, let me see if I can find. Let's go to another far one. This guy's in Australia.
Okay.
Here we go. This takes a couple seconds.
No worries.
Danielle, all the way from Australia. You're live with Ryan Lindgren. How are you?
Hey Ryan, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, thanks. How's the last couple of days been with training going?
Been good. We've got the last 2 days off here. We had a day off yesterday, practice today, and then gearing up for Pittsburgh here.
Nice. So I just wanted to ask, if you don't mind,
Yeah.
I play hockey here in Australia, obviously much lower level than what you do. What was it like getting that phone call to say you were coming up to the Rangers from Hartford? And likewise, what's it like taking to the ice in front of a full packed Gardiner?
Yeah. I mean, getting that phone call to be called up, I'll never forget that moment. Driving back from a practice in Hartford, and the head coach there, Keith McCambridge, called me and just told me that the Rangers were calling me up. They weren't sure if I was going to play that game that night against Tampa, but that I was going up at least. And when I got there, I talked to Quinny and the other coaches, and they told me I was playing that night. And it's unbelievable to finally, hear that your dream's coming true and you're going to get a chance to play in the NHL. And and taking the ice for the first time at MSG in front of that packed crowd, it was it's surreal. Every time you get out there in front of those fans, it's unbelievable. The best fans in hockey for sure.
Definitely. Thanks very much for taking the time to chat with us. I really do appreciate it, and obviously signing all that stuff for us as well. It's really good that you guys are doing this sort of stuff. It's great to get that chance to just to talk to some of you, especially living all the way over in Australia. I barely get a chance to see you guys as it is, so it's really good.
Yeah, of course. Great talking to you. Good luck with hockey.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you,
too.
Danielle. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. We'll get you back soon. Thank you. This is what's great. It's like, it's with everything that's going on, it's people need a fix. That's why when I started to do the hockey thing every night, we come on 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. And I just did it for not fun. I did kind of for fun, but then I had people that were emailing me that were depressed, anxiety, even suicidal, which that kind of struck a nerve for me. But I constantly did it every night. Now we've been on for over a year now, almost 400 nights in a row. And if I have to go on 1 hour every night, Ryan, to do this, just to keep people, it's a great thing. But I listen. I love the sport.
It really is.
Too, so it's a good passion. It's a good drug of choice. All right, let's see who we got next.
Yeah, for sure.
The next person I got on, let me see. This is a great background. I actually was going to steal it from her, but she's going to show you. But here we go.
Yeah.
The classic, trust me. Jewel, you're live with Ryan Lindgren. Go ahead, Jewel.
Hello.
I want you
Hey, how we doing?
I want you guys to move a little bit over so Ryan can see your background.
Okay, so did you see it?
Yeah, that's awesome. That's really cool.
So we our question for you is, we often see you take many hits and get right back in the game. So we were curious about what's been your worst injury and how long did it put you out for, if at all?
Yeah, my worst injury for sure was my first year at college at the University of Minnesota. Went racing for a puck for an icing, ended up sliding feet first into the boards. I broke my fibula. I tore all the tendons in my ankle, so I needed surgery there. And I was out about 4 or 5 months. I couldn't walk for about a month and a half and couldn't skate for about 4 months. So it was a struggle. It was a tough time, and that was definitely my worst one.
Wow,
That's crazy.
See, he is a Terminator.
Yeah, he's a Terminator. Awesome.
Yeah, one more question. Go ahead, Jewel.
Go ahead, Matt. Any questions?
No, I don't.
So, we just wanted to say good luck with the rest of the season, and we'll see you at the Garden. And it was great to meet you and talk with you.
Yeah, sounds good. Great talking to you guys.
Social media is unbelievable, but I kind of like that. I like that. Shut up. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All right, let's see who we got. Interesting. We'll go for another guy from Oregon. He drives a truck, but I told him, you better not be driving the truck when you're on. But he said he was going to be off. He's going to be right off work, but he comes on while he's driving his truck. So let's see. Here we go. Brad Robinson, all the way from Oregon. You're live with Ryan Lindgren. Go ahead, buddy.
Hey.
Unless if I left at the Dollar Tree.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Hey, Ryan. Nice to meet you. Just a quick question. Was wondering, who your favorite goalie is to play against. And by that, I mean the guy that you think you've got his number.
Well, unfortunately, I only have one goal so far in my NHL career, and that was against Montembeault, who was with Florida last year. I don't even know where he's at now, but I guess as far as opportunities, it seems like every time we play Sergei Bobrovsky, at least early when he was with Columbus, I seemed like I had a couple good opportunities against him, but unfortunately couldn't put any past him.
Well, from what we see as fans, you're going to start putting a few more past guys.
Yeah,
you've got the ability.
Yeah, I hope so. Getting some opportunities, just got to capitalize on them for sure.
Really want to say thank you for coming on and doing this for us. And Ted, do I have one more question?
Yeah, go ahead, Brad.
Okay. Hey, let's see. The other question was, who's your biggest influence in hockey? You think has been the biggest influence on you in hockey, from let's say Pee Wee all the way up till now?
Yeah, so I mean, I come from a big hockey family. My dad played goalie, played college hockey, University of Michigan, and got two older brothers that play hockey. My oldest brother is a goalie with the Canadians. So, I mean, I would probably say my oldest brother, Charlie, he was always very passionate about hockey. His dream was always to play in the NHL and be a pro one day. So, you know, he always kind of led by example for me, and I just saw how hard he worked and how bad he wanted to make his dream a reality. And when I saw him play his first NHL game, it was unbelievable, and I realized that was something that could happen, and if I worked hard, I could be that fortunate too. So I would definitely say my oldest brother, Charlie.
Very cool. Very cool. Thank you for taking the time.
Yeah, of course. Great meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
All right, let's see. It's pretty easy. Let us go to Guy. All right, here we go. Guy, you're live with Ryan Lindgren. Go ahead, buddy.
Hey, Ryan.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. So, question for you. Besides hockey, do you play any other sports, or do you golf? Do you fish?
Yeah, I'm big into golf. I joined a course out in Minnesota, so I mean I golf probably five or six times a week. I'm not very good, but I love playing, and a lot of my buddies play, so I'm a big golfer for sure.
Nice. And then, can you please tell Crosby to shut up tomorrow night?
We'll see. It's always fun getting to play against him and battle against him. But you know, he's not one to really chirp much, so I don't really say a lot to him. But definitely try to play hard against him.
Nice. Let's go Rangers, and see you May 3rd at the Garden.
Sounds good. Thanks a lot.
Thanks,
Thank you very
Ted.
much. Now, one thing I didn't cash in, I was supposed to go to a Twins game in Minnesota with Pionk, so I might have to hold you up to it in the summertime, because I do love my baseball, and I always wanted to visit, just like hockey. I go to different arenas, but I love to see the Twins play in that. You know, it's pretty new. How long does it stay now? 3 years old, 4 years old, and you
something like that. Yeah, that one's gorgeous. It's a great ball field. Yeah, for sure.
All right, I'm gonna have to take you up maybe in the summer. I'll take you to Twins game maybe.
Absolutely. Let me know.
All right, sounds good. All right, let's see who we got now. Let's go to Sharon. We're gonna go to Sharon. We've got about 5 more to go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Sharon, you're live with Ryan Lindgren. Go ahead, Sharon.
Hey, Ryan, how are you? Thanks for doing this.
Of course.
So I'm gonna get all messed up here.
Take your time.
Yeah. I'm a little nervous, which is unusual.
No.
I wasn't nervous for Adam, but for you I am. I don't know why.
No worries.
You give your all for this team. You get bumped and bruised, and you continue to just jump out on that ice. So for that, I thank you.
Yeah, appreciate that.
You and Adam are amazing to watch on the ice. Your chemistry, do you attribute that to you guys being friends and living together and, you know, all that stuff, the chemistry you guys have?
Yeah, for sure. I think that helps. Going back to high school, obviously we played together. And then, you know, from there on, we were really good friends, got to play together at World Juniors too. So we've always been familiar with each other on the ice. And then obviously off the ice, he's one of my best friends, and getting to live with him throughout the year. We're very close. And I think that definitely translates onto the ice for sure.
That's so cool. And by the way, thank you for doing what a lot of us, I'm sure, would love to do, is telling Ovi to shut up. That was the
Yeah,
best.
of course.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
You guys have the lowest expected goals against average out of 24 defensemen. How's that feel?
Yeah, I mean, that feels good. I mean, obviously our job is to be hard to play against and, you know, shut down other teams' top players. So, yeah, to see that just means we're doing a good job, and you got to keep going.
Awesome. Thank you for doing this again and taking time out of your day. We appreciate it. And you're a joy to watch. You and Adam are a joy to watch on the ice. So thank you from a diehard Rangers fan here.
I appreciate that. Great talking to you.
You too. Thanks.
Thank you, Sharon. Yeah, listen, when I played sports in high school, I could just imagine, because when you play with your best friends, like I did,
yeah,
it's like a kid in the park. Like, it's so much fun. And then to be in Madison Square Garden, you know, the mecca of the arenas, and like Nick Fatier, like I said, I'm 57, but I remember Fatier's dream was to play for the Rangers, and we used to go to games and he used to throw the pucks in the stands, and it was his dream come true. And look at you guys. I mean, just to play in the Garden, like that ratio of the top 24 defensemen. You guys are, there's second is not even close to you and Adam. So that's pretty awesome. That's a pretty awesome feat. You know, and then the next thing, look at your boy Adam with the second on the top 10 saves of goalies, and he was number 2 on the top 10. I don't know if you saw that, but I'm going to show that tonight, the top 10. But it's good stuff. All right, let's finish them all because it's still beautiful out there. I want you to enjoy your day. All right, let's go to Igor. There we go. Igor, you're live with Ryan Lindgren. Go ahead, buddy. Igor? You just got to take his mic there.
There we go.
Hey.
Hey, how we doing?
Hi, Ryan. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
So this is Jonathan. Come say hi.
Hi.
How's it going, Jonathan?
I'm good.
Big Ranger fan?
Yeah. I play
I
play goalie in a local hockey rink in Abe Star.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. How old are you?
11.
11. Well, that's awesome.
Thanks.
Very cool.
So I've been a Ranger fan for many years, since '89 when we actually arrived to this country. He was born here, so.
Very cool.
Have you picked up any Russian to speak to the Russian teammates?
I've been to Russia a couple times, and then obviously we got the Russian teammates. I think the only word I know is spasiba. I think means thank you.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Besides that, that's about all I know.
Yeah, hockey terminology. Pass.
Pass. There you go. All right, I'll start using that.
All right. That's good.
You want to ask one last question before you go, Igor?
Go ahead. You have anything else, or do you want to ask? You wanted to. He actually was gonna. Since he's a goalie, he wanted to know how he could communicate with his defenseman better. What can they do to help him out in net?
Yeah. Well, that's Igor Shesterkin that we have. He's very good at communicating to us defensemen, and when the puck gets dumped in, he's so good at looking up the ice and letting us know. Who's open or who's forechecking us. So, to have a goalie that's able to talk and let us defensemen know what play we can make is very key and always huge for us. So that's something that goalies can always work on for sure.
Good stuff. All right, Igor. Thank you. That's some good tidbit. It's pretty good.
Thanks.
All right.
Thanks,
There you
Igor.
go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go Rangers.
Yep, for sure. Thank you.
All right, let's see. We got 5 more to go. I want to do. All right, Joseph Davis. Joseph Davis, you're live with Ryan Lindgren. Go ahead, my friend. Just unmute yourself. There you go.
There I am.
Hey,
Ryan,
how's it going?
how are you? Thank you for your time.
Of course.
Good. In my household, you and Adam Fox, we call you the dynamic duo.
That's awesome.
So the question is, why do you think that you and Adam are so effective against the top players of our opponents?
Yeah, I mean, I think just, how familiar we are with each other, going back to high school and World Juniors, how much we've played with each other and, how close we are off the ice. I just think it translates onto the ice. And, I think we have good chemistry. Obviously, he's more of a, offensive defenseman and, very good with the puck. And my role is kind of a physical and, kind of defensive defenseman. So I just think we mesh well and, our roles are a little different, but I think that, complements each other.
Well, it's working, and keep up the great work and success, and give Ovi a message for all of us.
Yeah, we'll do. I appreciate that.
Okay. And success and health in the future. I thank you for your time.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. Great meeting you.
Be well. Great to meet you. Thank you.
Thank you, Joseph. I just want to make sure I don't leave anybody out here. Let's see. All right, we got someone from Washington State, which is probably 3 hours away, right? Yeah, time 3 hours, Washington State. Here we go.
Yep.
Sarah, you're live with Ryan Lindgren, all the way from Washington State. How are you?
Hi. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Great. Happy Easter.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah. This is my boyfriend, John.
Hey, John, how's it going?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing good.
How's the weather out there?
That's nice. It was about 70 degrees and sunny today, so can't complain.
All right, Sarah, you got a question for Ryan?
What inspired you to play hockey over other sports?
I would say my family. I mean, I grew up in a hockey family. My dad, he was a goalie. My two older brothers played hockey, and so I just got into it from a very early age. And being from Minnesota too, big hockey state. All my buddies played, so I just grew up around the game, and I just fell in love with it, and just kept on playing.
That's really cool. Well, thank you so much for putting it all out there on the ice for us. I really love watching you play.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I rock the Lindgren hoodie with pride. So
awesome. That's great.
Yeah,
Very cool.
I got it customized, so it was.
Yeah, that's awesome. Great hearing that.
Thank you so much. It's really nice to meet you.
Of
Good
course,
stuff,
you guys
Sarah.
too.
Thank you for coming on, Sarah. Let's go Rangers. All right, you got two more, and off we go.
Sounds good.
This one, Joshua, that's coming on now, his mic wasn't working. He was so bummed out. So I says, I'll tell you what. I go, don't worry, I'll get you on with Ryan instead. He goes, oh, really? Go. I'm like, yeah, here we go. All right, let's see. Hopefully his mic is working. Joshua, you're live with Ryan Lindgren. Go ahead, buddy. Joshua, there you go.
You got me.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing awesome. Have a blessed day. Just finally get to meet you, and man, I don't know what to start.
Yeah, whatever you got for me.
What you eating right now, or what are you doing right now?
Just hanging out. We just had practice today, so just relaxing today and getting ready for Pittsburgh tomorrow.
Dang, that's a tough rivalry. Tell me about it.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I've been a long-time Rangers fan since Christmas 2014, and I started off like my father gave me like a PS3 of hockey game, and as a cover for a Philadelphia Flyers player. I forgot who that was. Since I found a team, I was like, hey, this New York Rangers team has a nice roster. Yeah, I played that, and it has like Del Rosado, all that, and of course the King, of course, we all know Hendrick, long forever, since forever. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, and then that's why I became a fan.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. It's great meeting you.
All right, Joshua, good stuff. Thank you for joining us. And we're going to go to our last person. See, would you ever think people get starstruck of you? Right,
yeah, that's funny. Yeah.
The best is the kids. When we do signs when there's actual people, which when that happens in October, I'm going to give you a ring all the time. But the kids are so cute coming up there because they look at you, they're 8, 9 years old and that's your idol and they're so nervous. But then once they open up, forget it. They're great. All right. I got Roman. Roman's coming up. That might be the last one. Roman, you're live with Ryan Lindgren. Go ahead, Roman. There they are. What's going on, Roman? Unmute your mic.
Sorry.
There you go.
How are
how's
you?
it going? Good. How you doing?
This is my son Ethan. Huge fans. Ethan wants to be a New York Ranger one day, and he really looks up to you guys. So the question for you is: when you were growing up, who did you look up to?
Person I looked up to for sure was my oldest brother. He's a goalie now with the Canadians. But his dream was always to play in the NHL, and just watching him work as hard as he can to achieve that goal, and to see him finally play in the NHL, it was something that I always looked up to, and something that was really cool for me for sure.
Okay, awesome. See, he's looking up to his older brother.
There you go.
Any other questions? Well, we're coming down tomorrow to see you play. So good luck.
Yeah, sounds good. Thanks a lot.
All right, Robin. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
All right, let's check if there's any more. It shouldn't be. No, I think that's it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say goodbye, and then I'm going to keep you on 1 second. All right, folks, firefans.com. We thank Ryan Lindgren for coming aboard. Awesome, phenomenal guy. He's a great guy in person as well. And we thank him for coming on, and we'll catch you next.